All right, so it is February 12th, 2019, and today is a very special day for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that it's my mom's birthday today. She just turned 68 years old, so happy birthday, Mom. The other reason is because I reached a sort of a milestone with my business. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I actually sell lift kits. And as obscure as that sounds, and listen, I'll give it to you, it is a very, very obscure thing to be in business selling, but I sell lift kits. And to make it more obscure, all I'm selling right now is Honda lift kits. I have plans to expand into other markets as soon as I can, but for now, I'm just selling a few Honda lift kits, and I managed to sell 6 of them today. And you know, it's kind of a record for me. I've never sold that many in a single day before, and it's been steadily 4 to 5 kits a day, sometimes 3. But it averages out to about 3 to 4 lift kits a day every single day, 7 days a week. But today I sold 6 so far. It's 9 something o'clock, and there's still, obviously there's still 3 hours to go before the day's over. So I might sell 7. I don't know. But the point is I've never sold that many before. I've never done this much business in a single day before. As far as the number of kits sold. So it's just sort of a record day for me, and I just kind of wanted to make a little video record of it. I plan on compiling this along with a bunch of other clips from the beginning. I mean, I didn't really start making vlog videos from the time I started HRG, but I've made a few, and you'll see those in this video, I assume. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all the footage right now because I haven't done anything else with it, but I wanted to just sort of take you guys through the journey of me building this business from nothing. And if you've watched, if I add the other clips to this video, it'll show you that I literally started with no money. And now, my revenue is almost $1,000 a day. Not all that goes into my pocket, but in fact, none of it really goes into my pocket now. I make all money the money I make to pay my bills is just odd jobs or my regular job that I've been working lately. So, but I had to just say something. I had to take a minute to record this moment because it's very exciting. And you guys have no idea, the struggles that I've been through and the hardships and the times where I just didn't have any money and just didn't know what I was going to do, and the times where I didn't know what I was doing. And there's plenty of times I could tell you guys, listen, you probably would laugh if you knew what I've gone through. I really don't know what I'm doing a lot of the times, but I don't give up, I don't quit, and I keep learning as much as I can, as fast as I can. I grab every book that I can, and I have piled through every book at least twice, sometimes 3, 4, 5 times each book, at least that many times until I get the information in it. So this isn't a lecture to you guys to tell you should start reading books, but literally that's as easy as it was for me. I just started reading books because I had to get the information somehow. I needed to get, learn what I needed to do because I really, really wanted to make this business work. As you know, failure is part of success. Ask anybody that's learned how to ride a bike. Failure is part of success. You fall down, but you get back up and you try again. And that's what I've done. And I've failed many times and I've made a lot of mistakes so far. But today is the day I feel like I've sort of turned a corner where the business is getting a little bit more stable, a little bit more established. And I have money in the bank. I have my credit card that I use to start the business. I mean, I've pretty much paid it off, although I just ordered a whole bunch more materials today for more lift kits. So it's not paid off yet, but it'll be very soon that I'll just be paying it off all the way every time I buy something. And I can't wait for that day because that's going to feel pretty good. Okay, so I did just say that I'm not paying myself any money, which is 100% true. I haven't used money from the business to write myself a paycheck. However, I have a van that I drive around that is expensed by the company. The company pays for that van. There are a lot of little things like that are expensed, like the cell phone bill, and I can actually expense part of my rent because part of my house is being used for the business. And, stuff like that that's related to the business I can expense, so it helps me out in that way. But I am very excited to be able to start paying myself any time now. I think it's going to happen pretty soon that I can actually start writing myself a check. It's been a year now since I started the business. And, you know, typically when you start a business, you can't really pay yourself for the first couple of years. So for me to even be able to consider paying myself something after the first year is pretty amazing. And of course, if I can't do it, I won't. I can't risk, you know, putting the company in a sketchy financial situation just to pay myself something. So obviously I'm learning from my mistakes right now. I'm not going to pay myself just whatever I have in the bank, just take all the money. I can't do that again because I did that in my last business and it failed. So learning from that, I'm not going to do that this time. That's why I haven't paid myself any money yet, but I hope to be able to pay myself soon. And, you know, I'm looking to just make enough money to live for at least another year. In other words, I'm not going to go out and buy the GTR that I've been wanting for the last 3 or 4 years. I can't wait to buy that thing, and I'm telling you right now, I am going to buy a GTR. I don't care if it's a 2008 with 100,000 miles. I'm going to buy one soon. But I've got to get a lot of other things taken care of first. So the point is, like, the first year, couple of years, you have to be extremely smart with money because there isn't very much of it around. You know, this coming year, I'm going to just pay everything down, get all my debts paid down. I'm going to probably at least try to get a location secured where I can, you know, have a warehouse and get it out of my house because I'm working in my house right now. So that's the goals for the year. And next year, I'll probably be making a pretty decent amount of money. And the year after that, I hope to be able to A, buy a house, and B, buy a car. So it's been a long time, you guys. You have no idea. And I'm sitting here in a pretty nice house right now, but listen, I mean, it's been really tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's been really tough. You know, I haven't had health insurance for a long time, and you know, there's been times where I literally couldn't put food on the table. You have no idea how embarrassing it is to when your kids are hungry and you don't have any food. Like, that's how broke I've been. Okay, so I'm gonna just clear the air and just say, listen, it's not all sunshine and rainbows doing a business, but it's gonna be worth it. You know, when you start a business, you have to look at the long-term payoff of all of the sacrifice and all the things you have to do to get it started. So to me, you know, the payday for me is going to be millions of dollars, like millions of dollars. That's my goal. So if I'm going to sacrifice, you know, a year or two of my life and having to not have any money and just live day to day and try to make it, but with the ultimate goal being that I eventually get millions, it is worth it to me. And to be clear, it's not about a dollar amount. It's not about having a number. I mean, millions of dollars is definitely not the specific goal. It's just, you know, so that you guys can understand where I'm headed. The ultimate goal is to have freedom, financial freedom, and to be able to have the freedom to go and do or buy whatever I want to buy. To have the time, in other words, disconnect myself from the business so that I have time to do what I want to do and be able to take care of my body better, be able to buy the you know, higher quality foods and have time to go work out a lot more. I mean, I work out now, but you know, I could do better. So those things are part of it. And then to also be able to connect more with my family, because, you know, if you're working at a regular job, I mean, that's a 40-hour week that you're disconnected from your family. And if you come home late, you go to bed. I mean, if you sit in front of the TV or whatever, it's like you're not really spending time with your family. Maybe on the weekends, but it's just not worth it to sacrifice all that time. All right, so anyway, I'm just gonna wrap it up. I wanted to just make a little record of this momentous occasion where I did 6 lift kits. So more to come. And if you're watching this in the video, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. And I can't wait to see what comes next. And I know you can't either, because this is so exciting, you guys. I cannot wait to see. I can't wait to get to 10 kits a day and then on to 20 and 25 and however many it takes. I can't wait to see where this business goes. It's going to be exciting. I have a really good plan, and I'm working that plan right now. So that's it. I'll see you in the next one.